How's it going, mums and dads, and welcome to My First Nursery's YouTube channel. Now today we're having a look at the Clair de Lune Urban Explorer 2-in-1 travel system. It's really lightweight, simple to use, easy travel system to live with day to day. So let's unbox it, do a full setup and have a look at what we got. Okay, now once you've unboxed everything, as you can see, you've got quite a few accessories here that you've taken out the box, and once you've unpackaged everything. Now the first thing you need to do is make sure you check the instruction manual and ensure that absolutely everything from the box is inside there that you should expect to get with the product. Check the manual, make sure everything's there, because if something's missing and you might leave it a few days, it might be a bit more difficult to get a replacement sent out to you. So the first thing you do is as soon as it gets delivered, open it up, check all the accessories, make sure everything's there and nothing's missing, and then you won't be disappointed. Now, obviously, it comes with the instructions in the box there, tells you what every component is here. So you've got four wheels here, you've got the two big ones, and then for the back and two at the front. You've also got the main frame that you use to put the thing together. You've got the foot muff, and you've got a rain cover as well there. You've got a little handlebar at the side there for the child to hold on to while he's in the seating mode. Obviously, you've got the main chair seat accessory there, and you've got the carry cot there as well. So everything you need there in the 2-in-1, but again, make sure you check the instruction manuals. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is set this thing up, and I'm going to put it into the first version that you're probably going to be using, is the carry cot mode. Okay folks, so there you just saw then the assembly of this thing. Very, very simple. All of it is completely toolless. You don't need any screwdrivers or anything like that to put it together. No Allen keys. It's all just click, push, fittings, which makes setup a real breeze. You can do it in like 10 minutes, which is great for if you're a dad who's trying to survive on 3 hours of sleep. This is absolutely spot on. Now here I've got it set up in its bed carry cot form. Let's run over some quick features of the overall product before we get into it. Clair de Lune Urban Explorer 2-in-1 travel system is designed to provide comfort, versatility and style from the baby's very first days. You can use this from absolutely brand new baby, straight from the hospital, and you know, up to about 4 years old with the additional seat. It's a very, very practical modern travel system that allows you to get ready for absolutely any adventure and stroll through the city or an outing in the countryside. Now it's a 2-in-1 system, so what that means is you get a carry cot and a seat unit as well, and as your child grows you can swap the carry cot you know, when they're no longer a newborn, because that lasts for about 6 months, and then you can put them into the seated position in the older toddler seat that we've got there. Now it's a very lightweight, compact design. You got lightweight aluminium frame, very easy to pick up and load. It's quite a small footprint, but it's great if you've got a small car that you're trying to lift it into, and it makes it quite easy to maneuver, and it makes transport very hassle-free. Now it's got really enhanced comfort. The carry cot is thoroughly aligned with a PAM mattress style soft interior lining. It comes with a mattress included, so you don't have to worry about that. Of course, it's removable and washable as well, and you've got a seat unit which has got the 3-position adjustable backrest, universal 5-point harness as well, and show your baby is very comfortable and safe as they grow. And you've got all weather protection in this thing as well, whether it's sunny, rainy or windy. The whole point of the Urban Explorer range from Clair de Lune is that it can withstand the elements. So you've got a wind protection, you've also got a rain cover as well, you've got the foot muff included with there. If it gets really hot in the summertime, you've got loads of places where you can open up the ventilation panels and let airflow go throughout the carry cot, which makes it really, really good. And you've also got a really smooth and secure ride with the included wheels here. Now these are PU wheels, and it's got some suspension built in as well to absorb some of those vibrations as you're going over rough terrain like gravel or you know, grass, something like that. It's going to be a lot more comfortable for the baby. Hopefully it won't wake them up while they're sleeping in that thing with that suspension in there. So obviously you've got the stroller frame, carry cot with the mattress, stroller seat, foot muff and rain cover. That's all included in the box, ready to go. Okay, so what we're looking at here is we're looking at the carry cot mode right now. So this thing is designed for 6 months, up to 6 months from newborn, and then after that you know, you kind of be looking at upgrading to the larger seat there, because obviously it depends on the weight of the baby as well. Now the carry cot is designed for a weight up to about 9 kilograms we're looking at there, so you've got plenty of room in there to grow for a newborn, but the suggested is 6 months. Obviously every baby's a bit different. You might have a smaller baby, you just got to use your kind of parental intuition with that one on whether it's too big or not, and then you can upgrade them to the larger seat, and the larger seat is suitable from 6 months all the way up to 4 years you're covered with that thing. So that's designed to support up to 22 kilograms. So we've got lots of room in there, lots of longevity in this pram. And it's ideal for someone who just wants something really lightweight, chuck in the back of the boot, take it back out, easy to live with, okay? Now let's have a look at some of the features we've got here in the carry cot form here. Like I said, all weather protection. If you want to remove the thing, really easy, simple to do. You got 2 little buttons here, levers. You just got to pull them up, and then the whole thing pulls out, and then you can carry it like that. Really, really simple to do. Very, very lightweight. And then if you just want to push it back on, all you got to do is slot it in there. Again, completely toolless. You just got to line it up with the rails, and then it clicks into place like that, and it's not going anywhere. So very, very simple to do with one hand, as you just saw then. Now the great thing about this carry cot is, like I said, right now I've got it set up for a full wind weather protection here. So what that means is all the ventilation's closed in here. So say you're going out, it's windy, maybe a bit rainy, something like that, and what you've got here is full protection here from the baby. So as you can see here, you can actually pull the cover of the bassinet up, and you've got a little window there, which is really, really nice, so you can see the baby through the window. They're not completely enclosed off from the world, so you can still see them, make sure they're all right. And then you can, and this window shield here shields them from any wind, you know, affecting their face and waking them up. And you can also detach that as well with these little hooks here. So these little elastic hooks, you can remove that, and then you can fold the windshield back, and then you got fully open canopy there into the baby. So that's really, really cool that they've thought about that, so you can completely close them off if you want to, and that will reveal the really nice mattress that you've got in there. Really plush, very soft materials, going to be very, very comfortable in there. I wish I could fit in there myself, but unfortunately I can't, a bit too big. And then what we've got here, we've got the canopy there. Now the great thing about the canopy, you can fold it down like that with just one hand. There's no locking mechanism, it's all kind of uses its own mechanism to keep it in position. So you can put it in a few different positions like that, you know, however you want to, or just lift it all the way up. Really, really robust, it feels really solid and well made. You've got this nice kind of leatherette kind of style handle there as well. And then on this bit here, you've got like a foam handle, which is very, very nice to see as well. Now, when you've got this all the way up, you can have it all the way down, totally up to you what you want to do. But the great thing about this is it's got an extension as well. So you've got this little zip here at the side, and what you can do with this zip is you can open it up, and then you can further extend it, the canopy, a bit more closer forward, so you get a bit more sun protection, a bit more wind protection, a bit more room in there. And then it's great if you want to keep the baby in there while they're sleeping. Another thing that a few customers like to have on their pram is a locking front wheel. Now what that means is when you have at the moment they're unlocked, so as you can see you can swivel like that. But imagine this, say you're at a restaurant or a cafe or something like that, and you don't want the baby to wake up disturbing you while you're having your coffee. So what you want to do is you want to put these little locks on here, on the bottom of the feet, and then eventually they'll lock into place there. Oh, let me get that one right. There we go. There we go. So now they're locked into place. Now what that means is that the pram won't swivel left or right anymore. So what you can do is rock it back and forth like that. And then what it means is when you're sat at a table having your coffee, trying to have a bit of a meet and greet with one of your friends, you know, you can just go like that to soothe the baby and just keep them nice and sweet without worrying about it swaying left or right, hitting someone while they're walking past, something like that. It's a really, really cool feature. Quite a few really nice, well-designed prams have got it, and it's a really simple operation. You just got to unclick it like that, then you're back to going swivel left and right, and you're good to go. So that's a cool feature as well. Obviously I mentioned that extendable canopy there, but what else have we got here is on the zip here as well, another zip, and what we got here is a huge mesh ventilation panel. So imagine you know, you're in the peak of summer, it's getting really, really hot, and you want to open up that window to let some further ventilation in. You can let it in right there. And then you can fold this up like this. There we go. And then you can see the baby from the outside, and they're getting a nice little bit of a ventilation in there if it's a peak summer month. And you've got another zip down here to let even more ventilation in through there. So then you've got a fully open bassinet, little bed, carry cot storage bit to let them, you know, breathe really nicely in summertime. And that's what it's all about. So it's all about ease of use. Now the bottom of the pram here, we've got a little tray as well to put some, you know, essentials in there. So, you know, you can put your nappies in there, some changing mats, some wipes, or whatever you want to do. You could maybe put a small bag in there. It's not the hugest amount of space, but, you know, it's deep enough to, you know, cover a few bits from a quick run to the shop. So that's pretty cool that you got that in there as well. Now, another cool feature is on the side here of the bottom of the handles, you've got two buttons. You can press them in, and it allows you to move the handle up or down to give you a bit more comfortable leverage, whichever way you prefer. You can move it further down like that, or you can have it perpendicular to the bar. It's entirely up to you how you want it. So it'll give you a little bit more adjustability and the maneuverability of the pram there. Now, if you want to take this down and fold it up to put it in your car, say for example, you want to put it in your boot, all you got to do, pull these bits up, take this off, and then you want to have a look at this bar here. There's a little latch there, so you want to pull that all the way that way, pull this up, and then the whole thing will start to collapse. And then you're kind of good to go like that. You can put it straight into your car. Really, really simple and easy to do. Now, when you've got the seat on there, it can fold with the seat together in all one piece. You can't do that with the bassinet because it's a bit too big. So you're gonna have to take that off and you know, close the canopy and maybe put it on top or inside your car separately. But you can do it with the seat. So let's have a look at the seat now. To open it back up again, all you gotta do is grab the handle. There's a little latch. You've got to detach the latch and then fling it open like that, and we're kind of good to go. Now you'll notice on the back here there's a little pedal. You can press that pedal in and that activates the brake, so that means the pram won't go anywhere. So it's a good thing to have that handy, bear in mind. So we're going to get the seat here, and then again, same kind of idea as the bassinet. You just kind of chuck it on there until it clicks into place, and we're kind of good to go. So that's how easy it is. And then you can move that around like so. So very, very simple to do. Now with the seat here, there's a few different options you can have with the footrest here. You can actually press these buttons in there, much like with the handle, and you can position it a bit further down, make the baby's legs a bit more comfortable, or you can have it, you know, flat, you know, whatever you want to do there. You can also do the same to the back as well. There's a little lever here at the back, and you can move it down like that. So say if the baby wants to lie flat, then they can do, and then, you know, it makes them a bit more comfortable. So say if they want to go to sleep or something like that, or maybe in toddler form, you want to go to sleep at your McDonald's or you're at a cafe, you can go to sleep. So that's a good thing about that. So you can fold that back there, and then we can put it back into its upright position. And then we can have these legs further back down if you wanted it in seated position. So the whole idea of it is just to make everything kind of easy to do without much stress on your muscles, because you're going to be tired after all that sleepless nights. So again, we've got the canopy here. Now what the kind of features we saw on the bassinet, similar kind of here we've got in the canopy. So you can have the canopy all the way out there to shield them from the elements. You've got a little mesh window here at the top as well, and you can fold it back. It's got little magnets to keep it into place, and you can reduce the size of the canopy with this zip if you want to make it a bit more tighter and make it a bit more less intrusive, and then you can close up the canopy like that as well. We've got a 5-point harness in there too. So the 5-point harness with the buckle. Now these harnesses, obviously the 5-point ones are always the most safest ones, and the ones that you can kind of get into position. They can be a bit fiddly, to be honest. I've used quite a few 5-point harnesses that can be a bit fiddly, and it just means the more straps you have, the more things you have to clean if you ever get food or something like that, or debris in there. But they are the safest ones, and they kind of fit to any baby a size as well. That's the good thing about a 5-point harness. You've also got this, which you can thread the harness thing through as well, so they can thread their legs through there. Now also you've got the little handlebar here for the baby to grab onto as you're traveling, and of course that is removable as well. You can also detach it like that and have it go out to the side, so you don't have to take the whole thing off if you do want to take the baby in and out. So that's handy, but it's always good to have a bar, to be honest, because you can strap some toys to it as well to keep them a bit busy while they're traveling. Okay, so if you want to collapse it, you need to make sure that this is in a 90-degree angle. You got to open up the latch as we did with the other one, and then this thing will fold down like so, and then you can move that all the way back and then pull on this, and then the whole thing will start to collapse like so. And then you can kind of make it a bit more compact. You can pick it up and put it in your car, whatever else you kind of want to do. Obviously, you can remove the seat altogether to make it a bit easier to put away. And then if you want to put it back together, you just kind of do the whole thing in reverse like that. There's a little latch there that you need to unplug and then fling it out. And then you're kind of back to the pram mode as we had before. Now, if you want to remove the seat, there's two little buttons here. You just press those and then pull the thing out, and then you can just seat it down like that. Then obviously you can fold it again separately if you wanted to. You know, you just kind of do the same thing, fold that up, and then you're kind of good to go. Lift it, put it in your cart, whatever you want to do, or, you know, unfold it. It's really easy to do once you get hang of it. Bit of a learning curve to do it. Once you've done it, it's really easy to do. Now here we have the removable foot muff that comes included with it. So the great thing about this is you get this foot muff, you pop it over the top there, slotted in. It's really, really simple. Anyone can do this. There's no like specific things you need to worry about. It's simple. It's kind of like pop button attachment that you got here with the straps. Strap it on, and then you're good to go. So that's the foot muff on there. And then you can have that over or under the bar if you want to, and then you can walk around like that. Baby's feet are guarded from the elements, a bit more warmer in there. You can still use the canopy in there to keep them, you know, nice and snug. So that comes with it as well, and you also get the rain cover. So if you ever are caught out in the rain, then you can have this in the storage compartment just below. Open it up, and much like the foot muff, it just kind of goes over the top like so, one strap, and then you can have it just draped over the entire pram, and there you go. You got a fully water resistant pram there, and you've got the option to put the canopy up and down as well if you want. So that's pretty much wraps it up. This is the Clair de Lune Urban Explorer 2-in-1 travel system. If you have any questions about the product, please drop us a comment in the comment box below. We'll do our best to answer them. Or you can drop us an email at info@myfirstnursery.co.uk. Be happy to answer any questions you have about this product or any of our products on our website. If you did find the video useful, please drop us a like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you on the next one.